I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. Donald Trump does what the fuck he wants. And sadly, that era has ended. At least we think so. But I believe, personally, ladies and gentlemen, the McGregor era is just beginning. He's going to return. I mean, honestly, I don't fucking know, guys. But we're going to find out in this video, right? We're going to make our own little assessment, aren't we? So let's fucking get right into it. McGregor, let's see. McGregor, let's go right into it. Let's just see the injury first. First things first. Let's just see it.
My goodness, what is going on?
About as anticlimactic an end as there could be. McGregor.
Oh wait, shit, dude, that shit had me like almost in tears last night, dude. I was like, fuck, I lost my $1,000. I mean, Conor lost. Shit. Nah, no. But like, honestly, it wasn't even that. I didn't even bet money. It's just, dude,
2 inches
tragic
difference
shit.
in height. We highlight Holloway's weight, of course, because he is making his UFC welterweight debut.
Okay. Let's skip to it.
Oh, good right hand from Holloway.
Wait, let's go to the moment.
Off to a fast start. Proving ground. All important inches in reach reside with Conor McGregor. McGregor back to the proving ground.
Yeah, bro. When he did that shit, I knew it. I knew it was over. Like, well, okay, no. The second slip I knew. But like, this right here, I was like, fuck. Shit, McGregor. Get up. Come on, man. Dude, I saw an Arthur Morgan x McGregor edit. That shit legit, like, I was like, damn. I woke up to that this morning. I was like, fuck. My favorite video game, my favorite fighter. Shit.
McGregor trying to get off to a fast start as a ring.
Okay, right here I knew, for real, he was done. It pains me to watch, man. This is like watching Revenge of the Sith over and over again, hoping Anakin doesn't turn to the dark side. That's how it feels.
Keeps falling. Conor fell twice trying to throw those kicks.
Damn it, dude.
Oh, good right hand from Holloway.
And shit, man. Dude, that's like, okay, I can't watch anymore, dude. I can't watch it. I'm just gonna skip because you guys know what happened. All right, so, well, looks like they don't show anything else, but, dude, that happened, man. Man, the McGregor After Dark, dude. I watched this shit before one of my tests. I was like, fuck, I gotta do this shit. Oh man, that shit inspired me. Yeah, but okay, let's see this. Let's watch this. Let's watch this assessment right here.
Conor McGregor was injured before his fight with Max Holloway at UFC 329, and I can prove it. Let's get after it with our...
Can you now? Don't talk about my GOAT like that. Don't disrespect the GOAT like that, G.
First piece of evidence. Conor was seen walking into a pain management facility on July 7th. I saw this and I talked about it.
Yeah, but like, that could be for like anything though. That could be for his old wound in the other leg. And it's crazy, the other leg that was like broken, that wasn't even the one injured. It was the other one. Damn, dude.
A bit on stream, but most people just said that Conor was getting his pre-fight medicals done. So I looked into it, and most fighters don't get their pre-fight medicals 4 days before. Usually they come in phases. Initial medicals are done 2 to 4 weeks out, more in-depth pre-fight medicals are done on weigh-in day, and then there's a small final check before they wrap your gloves on fight day after you've already made it to the venue. So McGregor going here, while not out of the ordinary for a professional athlete, is time.
McGregor, why couldn't you just fucking win the fight? Shit!
Weird in hindsight, and I feel very strongly that he was not there for official pre-fight medicals. Then we have this John Kavanagh interview with Ariel Helwani, where he says that McGregor was late to fight week because he suggested that they stay in Newport a bit longer because the weather was so nice. This clinic...
that's why he was in Newport. Oh, that actually makes sense. Oh, shit. I was like, why is he there like 2 weeks before his fight? Doesn't even make any sense.
Is in Newport, California, where he spent this extra time. From their website, at Newport Pain Management, we find it is important to treat the whole person, typically using a variety of techniques all at once, including physical therapy, medications, blocks, and counseling. This isn't some run-of-the-mill facility to get your pre-fight medicals done in. This is a center for ongoing injuries. So then we just need a few more examples of Conor McGregor moving weird during fight week. Because
yeah, dude, I saw this. I saw like even when he was taking off the shoes, I'm like, what's wrong with him? He like looks like he's limping. I thought he was just nervous, but bro, shit, it's all making sense now, dude. See, guys, I had like 160 IQ before the fight. I predicted these things. Fuck, man. I was predicting he was gonna win. Dude, if he didn't have the injury, he would have won. Like if Conor didn't lose, he would have won. So.
Already have them almost lying. Again, they could have stayed there for the weather. I guess it's plausible, but we also have him on the day before he came to the UFC, the day that they stayed extra, going to this pain management facility. So when he finally does show up and he's walking in there, his gait did seem a little bit off. And I don't want to just say that about every clip of him walking, saying that each and every one of them looks off. We want to be specific in our potential evidence, but to me, it does seem a bit off. It seems like he's kind of leading with his hips a little bit weird and favoring his left leg just a touch. His insistence on messing around with his shoes before the...
Ooh, shit. Yo, Joe, you're looking at the wrong people right now. Shit. All right, sorry, off topic.
Face-off with Max was just seen as Conor trying to take up time and hog it.
Damn, who this baddie in the back? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Attention, but maybe he just really wanted the stability of the shoes in case things got a bit pushy with Max. You look at him warming up before the fight, and things do seem pretty normal. He's turning on the right knee well, but then you see him stumble a touch when he's taking his shoes off to enter the octagon, and he pulls his right foot out, and then he hops on his left a little bit. As he walks forward, is he looking at the ground here? Is he looking at his shoe? Or is he potentially looking at his knee?
Damn, dude. I wish you would have just canceled the fight, honestly, and just wait another, year or something.
He takes a look around, he takes a deep breath, and then does a little hop on both of his feet to maybe test the waters a little bit. That's obviously body language analysis, and I'm not going to claim certainty on any of that, but it does start to maybe paint a little bit of a picture. If we look at Conor McGregor's response after the fight.
Yeah, dude, this is so sad. Because I've had a serious injury, in my hamstring. I, tore it really badly. But, not again, it's not comparable to an ACL injury, but still, it was really bad where to the point where I couldn't walk properly. I couldn't really do anything. So, I understand what he means. And, it was during football. This was in high school, and I really love football. It was during football, so, I really couldn't play. I had to watch everybody do it. And so, I can't imagine what he's going through with this shit. Yeah. Literally, I'm beyond dark here. I can only describe it as hell. Dude, that's how I felt when I finally was, a senior or junior. Senior. Really starting to play. Really starting. And then it happened at the beginning of the season, before any games. And so, I got to play, halfway through the season. And I did well, so. Because I'm the GOAT like that. Your boy. Your boy plays ball. But used to. But anyway, the point is, yeah. That's completely accurate.
My head gasket.
Anyone who suffered a big fucking injury will understand what I mean.
It is gone, destroyed. I had no injuries going into the fight. I was throwing kicks, planted and jumping, all throughout camp as well as backstage before the fight. This came out of nowhere. I am beyond dark here. I can only describe it as hell. I was so sharp and so ready for this fight, I cannot believe what has happened. The talk of me being off while...
Okay, I'm so glad he said this at the end here. I'm so fucking glad he said this, because I was scared, bro. I was scared he was going to go back in the boat. The main nightclub, baby. I thought he was going to go back to doing some snow. I don't know, but thankfully, it looks like he's not.
Walking into the fight is nonsense. I was calm, ready, and confident. I am in shock what has taken place. The devil is literally staring at me right in front of my face here. I am not engaging. I will be at church tomorrow. I will overcome this. I will not be deterred. I will return.
Praise the Lord, dude. Praise the Lord. Hey, W Con. That's W. That's W right there. In my eyes, that's W, because he's not going to go back to his old ways.
Fair. But to say that he had no injuries is contradictory to where he went. Head gasket isn't a medical term.
Okay, I will say this. I think he's trying to, not blame it on injury, not have an excuse, which I like, but also it's probably not true. You know what I mean? So
we have to extrapolate a little bit, but sports medicine Dr. Brian Sutterer told Ariel Helwani that he, quote, didn't see the classic shift you'd expect with an obvious ACL injury. I'd say meniscus is number one. An ACL is definitely possible and a concern, but it didn't have the definitive look we've seen in other cases. It would fit with some pre-existing meniscus issues coming into the fight that got worse on the landing.
Wait, who the fuck said this? Ariel said this? Dog, he's not a doctor. Motherfucker, you are not you are not medically qualified, dude. I hate all these people like when I love Joe Rogan, but like Joe was like obviously that's something injury, and I'm like, well, do you have like X-ray vision? You can't see that shit, bro. Joe, what bro says on the 2-man when he's trying to sound smart. Cap, don't believe it.
Existing meniscus issues coming into the fight that got worse on the landing. As far as reasons for this injury happening, this is Conor's second time dealing with this type of injury. He's now had it on both of his knees, first against Holloway in 2013 on his left, and now against Holloway in 2026 on his right. Injuries
Damn, history repeated itself. Fuck.
that you've already faced happening to you on the opposite side are very common for ligaments, and Conor might have started favoring his right knee over time a bit to compensate for the left knee, and then he ended up putting more stress on it, causing the injury on Saturday night. If this isn't a long-term injury, this is an injury that has been building for a while. So then why throw a big jump kick to further exacerbate the injury? That makes me think that he didn't know about his knee being compromised. Then he throws another head kick, putting all of his weight on that knee again, which surely he knows has already given out on him. Then he throws a big left straight, putting all of his weight on his front foot once again. He stands back up, tries to turn his hip over and throw a rear kick once again, tweaks his knee further, so now he's in pain, and then that's the end of the fight. He's fighting like a man who wasn't injured, but all of the out-of-cage evidence points to the contrary. So then the question becomes, why lie about this? I think it's two main factors and a tertiary factor that makes no sense. Saving face competitively, saving face commercially, and insurance. Fighters don't get any of their medical bills paid for injuries if it doesn't happen during the fight. This doesn't make any sense because McGregor's practically made of money, so throw that one out the window. Competitively, McGregor can say that there were unforeseen circumstances, nothing he could prepare for, and therefore this loss is invalid. That keeps him intact.
I'm sorry, guys. I love this image right here. Like, hey, yo, man, stop the fight. Yo, what the fuck you want me to do about it? It's like, I'm not like the ref or anything. Like, what you mean? Oh, man, that mustache, dude. That is like a Viking, like, I'll fucking kill you mustache right there.
A little bit. Commercially, having this asterisk next to the loss allows him to minimize the damage to his brand. Getting beat up by Holloway and having that be everyone's memory of the fight is bad. Indifference, and this fight being seen as a bit of a nothing burger, is way better. Especially since it seems like Conor McGregor is really wanting to get out of his UFC
Yeah, I guess so. It's a good point.
contract. He was willing to fight Protez at welterweight, then the UFC changed course. He's already trying to set a date for his final UFC appearance in April of 2027. Outside of his knee, he takes very little damage here and is able to carry whatever longevity he has left into his final fight in the UFC. I doubt he re-signs at this point. He probably wants to go to Netflix and make a boatload of cash. So the goal right now is to minimize damage.
I don't blame him, dude. Honestly, just get out of that contract, dude.
Damage to his star power to maximize his profit in that deal. There are also tons of consequences if we were to find out that the biggest gate in UFC history was built on wolf tickets. It already essentially was, with McGregor's chances of showing up and looking decent already not great, but it does add this extra element. You see Dana White in the post-fight presser say that no one could ever get past their doctors with an injury like this, which is just a lie, because Dillashaw got past doctors, Ankalaev got past doctors, Bisping was half blind and he got past doctors, so on and so forth. There's a ton of totally valid reasons as to why they would lie about this. So as I see it, Conor McGregor was already compromised and he didn't really want to pull out. One, so he doesn't get labeled a pull-out merchant, despite him pulling out of only 2 fights ever. And 2,
honestly, dude, he should have just pulled out. Cause like I wouldn't have given a fuck. Yo, are these two about to fight? What's going on? Yo, motherfucker. Hey, yo, fuck you, Joe. Yeah, they look like more ready to fight than than these two right here.
He really wants to get out of his UFC deal, and this would set him back significantly if this fight didn't happen. He pushed back his first appearance at Fight Week so that he could stay in Newport a little bit longer and make sure that his pain blocking or physio or whatever medications he took lasted a little bit longer and were of greater strength by fight day. But while you can block pain, you can't increase the structural stability of the knee itself. He goes through the motions on Fight Week, hoping that things work out and his knee holds.
Not from a natural. Yeah, wait, why didn't he just take the healing peptide thing? You know what I'm talking about? Like, is that not legal for the UFC? Probably not. But I mean, like, for an injury like that, you gotta take that.
up, but there are flashes of him in the public eye moving a little bit strangely. He's concerned about his knee whenever there's this chance of movement, right? So he's careful taking his shoes on and off. Then he goes out there thinking maybe it's better, maybe...
Don't let me leave, Murph. Don't let me bet the money, Murph. Shit. Got lucky you're behind that screen.
Maybe it'll hold up, and it immediately falls apart. He commits to it, because what else is he going to do? He wants to get this fight off of his contract, but he's not entirely surprised. The whole thing cannot leak to the media. It kills the credibility of both Conor and the UFC. And so it is labeled a freak accident, despite medical professionals saying it lines up more with a pre-existing meniscus tear. For McGregor, it's all about not damaging his relationship with the UFC too bad, and also saving face in the process. Let me know what you think about Conor McGregor's injury and its origin.
Well, I don't think he faked it. I don't think maybe it's possible that he knew he had an pre-existing injury. I think if that's probably the case, he pushed through it. He thought, okay, I can get through this fight with it. I can still win. Cause did you see how confident he was? It's just I think he had that injury that he couldn't beat it. That's all. All right. Oh, let's see a doctor explain this shit. Let's get some professional.
Conor McGregor.
Unlike Joe Rogan's X-ray vision or whoever that guy, the random reporter guy.
His long-awaited return ended just horrifically after suffering an injury to his right knee on the very first moment of
okay, listen. Your mind wouldn't let you fake that. Your mind wouldn't let you, all right, here we go. Now I'm going to break my kneecap on purpose. It's not humanly you have to be really psycho in order to do something like that on purpose.
The fight when he tried to throw this aggressive kick. And in this video, we'll take a closer look what I think this injury is.
Yeah, so he definitely didn't do that on purpose.
Plus the footage of before the fight that showed he may have had an injury coming into this fight to begin with. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Suter, and the goal on the channel is to teach more about the medical side of the sports world. This was literally the very first thing that McGregor did. He came out, right? The announcers are talking about he's full of energy, right? It's his first fight out, and he goes and throws this crazy, ridiculous kick. And
yeah, you see, oh man, that sucks. He was trying to switch it kind of because he was changing direction. He should have just let it flow and gone with it. He should have just gone with the momentum, and he would have been fine.
He lands really awkwardly on that right leg. Now, a lot of people are going to see this. The commentators were talking about it looked like he blew out his knee. I will admit, yes, this position looks like the classic position that you will see with an ACL tear in terms of the rotation of how the foot is externally rotated, the idea that we see a little bit of the knee going inward, the trunk is leaning over his injured side. But what you don't see on this injury is the classic pivot shift that you will sometimes see with an ACL tear. Now, that doesn't mean that this is not an ACL tear, but you at least don't see that stereotypical kind of pathognomonic shift forward of the tibia and then pop backwards like we would if you could.
All right, enough for the nerd shit. I don't know what the fuck you just said. By my calculations, x squared times this and that. Shut your fucking mouth. You know it's a toad. All right, docs, give me the good stuff here. All right, let's see.
Finally called off again.
I know that's what we came here for, but I prefer my analysis better.
Looking at McGregor's right leg here, and if anything, you almost see a forward translation of his femur. So right, whenever the ACL tears, you're going to see a forward translation of the tibia going forward. Here, as we kind of go frame to frame, you almost see
blah.
His femur looks like it shifts forward. You kind of see that. Now that could just be his weight shift. Maybe he's trying to.
Wait, sorry. More important thing here. Did they get rid of Prime as the energy drink? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Get it.
Engage, activate the quad a little bit more, and then has pain and it gives out. But it's almost like you see the femur shift forward relative to the tibia, which would not be suggestive or consistent of an ACL. Even on this next step right here, again, we don't really see that classic tibia shifting forward sort of position. So actually seeing all this, my first thought would be a meniscus tear, specifically that lateral meniscus because of him grabbing on the...
All right, thank you, Doc. We don't need to hear any more of your bullshit. Thank you very much, though. Anyway, I'm just gonna steal some more videos. Let's see what's the video I want to steal. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We saw a tweet. Let's see. Tisk. McGregor update. Let's see. Is there a McGregor update? let's fucking find out. Ooh, this guy. You guys should be watching him. Huh? He looks pretty great. All right. McGregor released statement. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's see it. I'm ready.
Conor McGregor released a statement after knee injury at UFC 329.
Right.
Conor McGregor confirmed that he had no pre-existing injury coming into the Max Holloway fight. McGregor wrote, "My head gasket is gone."
Dude, by the way, I saw so many people like tweeting about like, yo, he was walking fine, bro. Fuck him. He's a liar. Like, what? He was not walking fine, first of all. And second of all, you can walk fine after injury. You just can't do anything else but walk slowly.
Injury coming into the Max Holloway fight. McGregor wrote, "My head gasket is gone. Destroyed. Landed in."
Off that day is at 80.
Oh, wait. Let's see Dana White.
Dana White also denied that McGregor had a pre-existing injury.
When we were talking about the guy over here earlier asking about there being a pre-injury, just on my accounts, the face-off that day is at 80 million views, right? So if there was a pre-existing injury, somebody would have noticed it. He was limping, put his shoes on, he ran right at him. I don't think there was. Anything is possible, but he sure didn't look like it. And for 80 million just on my accounts, you know, that number's got to be massive, and nobody noticed anything, so.
Max Holloway mocks Conor McGregor after UFC 329.
Can you process what unfolded?
Yeah, I mean, I had the man weak in the knees, I guess, so.
You fought Conor twice. He's
Whoa. Max. Disrespectful. Wow. I mean, obviously, I don't blame him for saying that because it's his opponent and shit, but I heard him say something after the fight. He was like, why the fuck you come back? Damn, bro.
his knee out both times. You think this fight between you is cursed? Because it seems like every time we...
Yeah, I don't know. And I bounced his head on the mat, so, you know, that's one up for me. But, you know, all jokes aside, you guys making me a terrible person. What the hell? But, you know, all jokes aside, I hope he come back good, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually crazy that he did the thing. I just have that aura, I guess. I don't know. Knee aura. He's a wild man, bro. So, you know, I might poke fun and, you know, and tease him here and there, but that's just part of the fight game. As a person, he's an animal, and I got nothing but respect and love for him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that's fair. See, I like how Max handled that. That was chill. At the end there, that was chill. Anyway, all right, so we got that shit. I actually never saw that Max interview. Huh, that's some good shit. All right, Patty boy, let's see what you got to say.
They'll exchange with him and he'd shoot in. What's happened? Oh my God, McGregor's done already? Well, he's finished. The new boy is in town. The main man's here. Know what I mean? I can become the face of the organisation now. But, yeah.
Damn.
Great, what a performance from me.
Shut your mouth. You're doing what you're told. You ain't replacing McGregor, motherfucker. I mean, if someone's going to do it, it's going to be him. That's true.
I want to blow smoke up my own ass, but...
Wait, is he Scottish? What is he?
What a performance. They'll exchange with him and he'd shoot in. What's happened?
Well, I don't know. I like Patty. He's chill. He's a chiller, you know. Why does he call himself Patty the Batty? I don't fucking know why he calls himself that shit, but, I mean, he wins a lot, so there you go. All right. Yo, using the same thumbnail as me. I know this motherfucker used Gemini. Used Gemini for this shit. Because I literally said, make me a McGregor thing, and it made this exact text. Oh, man. Dude, Gemini is actually good. And that's how you Max Holloway. Look at that. Sorry, all right, I got lost track of the thumbnail. Let's see. What should I do? Oh, guys, by the way, I almost stayed for the McGregor. Dude, imagine going to the McGregor fight, like from like another country, and going to Las Vegas for that shit. Not good.
5 years removed from a broken leg in the octagon.
Dude, okay, so I was in Las Vegas for a podcast with Sean Kelly, and I was doing the 1v10 with King Azule. That comes out next week, by the way. So if you're not ready, you better be fucking ready for that shit, dude. It's coming out next week with King Azule. So you'll see me just talk shit about him for 30 minutes. I'll do a live reaction to it and all that good stuff. So be ready for that. But click the notification and like, subscribe if you're not ready for that shit. Okay? So, yeah. But, dude, I was thinking about staying and watching the McGregor fight, but I was like, nah, I'm kind of fucking poor, so no. So hey, thankfully being poor saved me.
Conor McGregor made his return to take on Max Bless Holloway at UFC 329 in Vegas. And it was a short-lived return. McGregor's knee appeared to go very early into the fight with Max Holloway. And 69 seconds into round one, the match was stopped due to injury. Holloway declared the winner, and McGregor nothing but disappointed. On the heels of that stunner of an event, main event, I should say, UFC reporter Brett Okamoto joining us here from UFC 329. Obviously not the result McGregor wanted. And really the fashion by which it happened is the most stunning result, Brett. So what exactly did we witness and how was it received in-house there?
Damn, why the fuck is the camera quality so bad? Damn, UFC be doing everything good except for the camera quality and the celebrity stuff, dude. Did you say they put the wrong card for like, who was it? Mel Gibson. They put him as like a basketball player or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen in live sports, as we all know, especially this sport. And Conor McGregor made the decision to come out with a very wild strike. I don't know if he just felt like he needed to set the tone on this. I mean, the odds of that strike landing, he basically sprinted out from his corner and threw a high, violent, wide-ranging head kick. He wasn't really even in range to catch Max Holloway, and his leg buckled on it. I don't know if psychologically he was trying to send a message to Max Holloway that after 5 years off that he was still
well, shit.
Still going to be the same.
Well, shit, dude. Come on, man. Don't let me leave, Murph. Don't let me leave.
Same guy, but clearly he wasn't the same guy. His body gave out. His knee very clearly buckled. And then the rest of the fight was basically Conor McGregor falling down to the point that Max Holloway was basically kind of standing away from him, pointing at him. It was clear to everybody in the arena that he was injured, that he was not going to be able to continue. And so when the shock wears off, which it wears off pretty fast, then the disappointment sets in. I just think the entire arena was disappointed. People were getting out of there pretty quickly. This was 5 years in the making, and then it was over in 69 seconds.
The opening move that you mentioned had shades.
I think you mean 67 seconds. Okay, I'm sorry.
Of Jorge Masvidal trying to, or eventually knocking out Ben Askren, right? Like that sort of wild, aggressive move out the gate, and obviously it didn't land. But moving forward for both Conor McGregor and Max Holloway, this was something that Max planned on having a third iteration of this battle. Where do we stand with the possibility of that ever happening?
Let's be honest, guys. It's probably not gonna happen. I hope it does. I'm a believer in the McGregor dream, bro. Why the fuck my camera turn off? I swear, like every time I'm on a live stream, it turns off. Every time that shit happens. Anyway, dude, I think it'll happen a third time because I'm a McGregor believer.
Yeah, it's really early to say, and I got to be honest, I don't see the UFC running this one back. There's a lot of...
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you're doing nothing. Yeah, keep your mouth shut, kid. You don't know nothing. Yeah, little lying fake rat. And that's that.
That needs to settle. First off, we need to find out exactly what the injury is to Conor McGregor, how long he's going to be out. Does he still want to continue? And then you start talking about his contract. He has one fight left on his UFC contract. And I felt that the result of this one was really going to push the UFC and...
Chat, what are we thinking right now? Because I'm not seeing a lot of movement in the chat. I'm seeing nobody comment, nobody do shit. So, come on, guys.
And one way or another, would he stay with the UFC? Or would he potentially fight out his contract and go off and fight somewhere else, take on an exhibition match, whatever the case is as his career continues? He turns 38 in 3 days. So, again, a lot of...
Fuck. Turns 38? Damn. Dude, I don't know if... Oh, man, that changes it. I didn't know that shit.
I don't anticipate him. Obviously, if it's a torn ACL, the soonest he could come back is about a year, and that's being ambitious given his age and what his body has been through. So
come on, chat. McGregor, don't let me leave, Murph. Dude, fuck. Chat, what do we think? How much money did we lose last night? Leave in the comments.
A lot to unpack, but I got to say, I do not believe that we will see a Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor fight. If he does fight again...
Yeah, you don't know nothing. You ain't a fighter like McGregor, okay? So, you keep your mouth shut. Don't be hitting on the GOAT like that.
And in the UFC, it'll be some sort of either a nostalgic fight against an older fighter, or the UFC will give him somebody that they want to grow, like a Paddy Pimblett or someone of that nature.
unreal way to wrap up the proceedings out there.
Who the fuck is that guy? No, seriously, who the fuck is this guy? I honestly don't know. Like, why is he giving advice?
In Vegas, Brett Okamoto, we appreciate the very latest from out there, bro. Sports Center.
Listen, everybody.
Yeah, let's just put some rando on there and let's have him give advice or some shit. Yeah.
Who knows anything about the fight business, and it's been a big topic of discussion leading up to this fight. 5 years off in this sport is rough. And like you said, great card, unbelievable. I mean, the Paddy Pimblett thing right before, you just feel it all in the air. Here we go.
That was
insane. I was expecting
at
least a one-round war, or who knew what Conor was capable of as far as cardio or whatever else after a 5-year layoff. And well, there you go. I mean, we're assuming blown ACL. I'm no doctor, but that's what I figured when I saw it, and doctors think the same thing too.
I was going to ask you, have you had a chance to talk to Conor? It sounds like you've talked to the medical team. Have you talked to Conor? Do we know exactly the extent of what happened?
I haven't. Is he coming out here? We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he left the arena like.
Then the answer is no. We'll find out when he gets an MRI.
Max said right.
All right, Joe Rogan, we need to cut this shit out, bro.
Man.
Yeah, listen, I know. Yeah, he's acting like he's the head of the UFC or something, dude. Like Joe Rogan. That's Dana White's job, dude.
Well, now we got to set this thing up for a trilogy, right? I mean, is there any desire from that, from your point? I mean, you know promoting better than anyone. Like, does that even make sense to do a trilogy right now, or the way that ended, do you have to go a different direction?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know.
Chat, what are we thinking? Is Joe Rogan right, or what?
You know, you got to take some time, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I don't like talking about making fights the night of the fight. But definitely not in this scenario.
Yesterday we saw Conor putting sneakers on. He looked like he had a hard time putting out his sneakers. Could he have been injured before the fight?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, that I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. But what I do know is we should all like and subscribe right now.
I mean, the day of the press conference, he came running out of the back and ran right up to him and stopped abruptly and, squared off with him. They were pushing foreheads and.
I'm just wondering if something happened within the last 24 hours. I don't see it on the landing, the actual landing of that plane.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but I didn't see. The doctors checked him out before they fight, and he looked damn good at the press conference, and he looked fine at the weigh-ins.
Well, shit. Well, shit, dude. Wait, let me see. We gotta see Prime Conor. Prime Conor, dude. Prime Conor McGregor. Let's see. Let's end it with this. Don't let me leave, Murph. I know I keep saying that, but.
Conor, you slipped my jab there. I asked you what it was like to party with him. I mean, it was a good answer, but you totally slipped my jab. What's it like to party with him?
Partying is weakness for the soul, my friend, so I try and avoid it.
Partying is weakness for the soul? I don't think Dana agrees with you. Do you think Dana...
Shit. Well, guys, it's been your boy, Van Pappas. I don't give a fuck. McGregor's still a GOAT. We're going to see him return. So I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys. Hey, subscribe for the King of Zule.